Oh boy, I just woke up and we're in for a long one today. Greetings and salutations. This is Tech Plays here, and I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. For context, I recorded the most recent part to Acrobat, the part that goes up the day before this, literally 2 hours before it went up. And now the same day, after taking a nap because I barely got any sleep, I woke up and decided immediately, hey, let's go ahead and record this one. No, no chance to wake up. Let's just record this one. Then I saw how long it was. Still proceeded to start recording it, and then it finally hit me. Oh shit, this might be a pain. I shouldn't be doing this to myself, but I gotta because I want to get this out of the way. Mainly because after this, I get to record the finale to Acrobat, and the finale for Acrobat is a video I've been looking forward to for two reasons. One, because I've been bored of that Let's Play for a while, and the finale is finally a video for it that I can be genuinely excited about and don't have to force myself to be entertaining for, and whatnot. But yeah. Let's go in here. Weak wall. And ladder. I think I mentioned before that I was a little disappointed about how they used Pyramid Head here. I never played the original, but I assumed Pyramid Head was going to work like Mr. X. And in this little section here, Pyramid Head does like roam around and attack you, but he doesn't like stalk the same way Mr. X does. And it's only for this short little section for some reason. He never does this in other parts of the game. It's just this one little section, which is so weird. So I don't know if we were meant to leave like the nightmare world sometime between like here and the end of the hospital. But I feel like this confirms that either we never left it or we're back in it because we're now getting nightmare enemies again. For context, we didn't really get nightmare enemies in the prison, if I recall. We basically got, like, when it came to, like, the enemies that do have nightmare variants, like the nurses, the lying bodies, that's basically it, I think. I think it's just those two. We didn't really get nightmare versions. We just kind of got the regular versions, and then we got, like, we got the spider mannequins and the regular mannequins. Spider mannequins are not restricted to the nightmare world. You get them everywhere, which sucks. But we just fought nightmare enemies, so either we never truly left the nightmare world, or we somehow fell back into it after the prison. I think it's more likely we never truly left it, because there was some fucked up scenery in the prison already. There was just a lack of the nightmare enemies, which, if there were any at all, I don't remember. I know it was literally like a video or two ago where we were fighting those enemies in the prison, but like, for some reason, I don't remember if we fought nightmare enemies in there. Past me, stop checking the map and go. I'm sorry this is getting annoying for y'all, because it's getting annoying for me. I would just cut it out, but like, I feel like there's no point. Fucking hell. Of course my remote like starts going dead the moment I start recording. Let me plug in my charger. I was charging my phone too because my phone needed it. I forgot to charge it when I went to sleep for a nap, so I kind of needed it. I'm also multitasking right now. I'm working on something while I'm commentating. So if I seem like I'm not paying attention to the game, or if I seem like I'm not paying attention to the game, right? Or what was I gonna say? Or I go silent for a second. It's probably because I'm focused. Literally it. It's probably just because I'm focused on something. Like, I'm double tasking right now. And yeah, I just said I woke up. I'm not even fully awake right now. And I'm deciding to multitask on top of commentating for a 45-minute video. So Subi. So Subi, man. But yeah. I'm also trying to ignore the video a bit because past me keeps pulling up the map and it's annoying myself. I'm gonna drink me. Don't ask why I have it because I'm one of those people I don't know if I should call it aware because I don't know if it's fact, but I'm one of those people that thinks it's just as bad as regular soda, which is why I don't drink as much soda as I used to. I mainly drink tea, water, and juice these days, and I just get soda once a week, sometimes only twice a month or something. So yeah, I'm drinking Diet Pepsi because they gave it to me by mistake. I ordered pizza today for lunch. They gave me Diet Pepsi by mistake. It was supposed to be Pepsi. But I'm not complaining. It kind of tastes almost exactly like Pepsi, which is weird. This isn't my first time having Diet Pepsi and realizing that either. They mistakenly gave it to me a couple months ago when I ordered Taco Bell. Exact same mistake. I ordered Pepsi, they gave me Diet. This time I think they probably were just out of regular Pepsi 2 liters because Little Caesars has had that happen before. They've been out of Pepsi before. So, would not be surprised if that was the case. There's some... I feel like Pepsi's probably the most popular soda they carry. Either it or Mountain Dew one. Because they only carry 4 or 5 sodas. They carry Pepsi in the diet version, Mountain Dew, whatever that new Sprite version, or not Sprite, Pepsi version of Sprite was. I think it's Starry. They carry that, and then Dr. Pepper. Out of all those, I think Pepsi's is the most popular. Because it usually seems like the only one they ever run out of. There's the only one I ran into them running out of before. But usually when I order it, they'll let me know they ran out of it and they'll ask what I want instead or something. This time they sort of just handed me the closest thing to Pepsi. Which I guess is fine because it doesn't taste bad. At Taco Bell, that was just them fucking up entirely. I'm pretty sure, because I don't think... Taco Bell literally has so many drinks more popular than Pepsi. I really doubt they run out of Pepsi often. Is all I'm going to say. But I can't really complain either time, because it tastes pretty good. It's probably... I feel like Pepsi products in general are just better with diet drinks than Coke products, because they taste so much closer to their non-diet versions than diet and zero Coke sodas do. Except Sprite Zero. Sprite Zero is actually it's so close to the taste of regular Sprite, it's scary. Sprite Zero might be the one diet Coke brand soda that tastes more like its regular version than Diet Pepsi or Diet Mountain Dew or Diet Dr. Pepper, which all tastes seriously closer to regular soda. But yeah, I'm one of those people that believe that diet soda is just as bad for you as regular soda, so I figure why bother? Instead, I just don't drink soda as much as I used to. Because I'm pretty sure diet soda is just as bad as regular. So yeah. Okay, so I mentioned earlier how this video is going to be 45 minutes long. Apparently I just had to cut 5 minutes of footage because I went ahead and there was like few parts I was pausing on. I must have been really struggling with this next part of the game. Either that or it was one of those times where I was trying to play a game and a bunch of shit was going on that I had to keep stopping and go do stuff. Because sometimes that happens. Sometimes, like, if I pause a lot in a section of the game, it's because I was trying to, like, or not really trying to, but being asked to get other stuff done in between parts of the game. And I had to pause, and like I just didn't feel like stopping the clip, so I just kept like the pause sections. Sort of what happened here, I'm pretty sure, because this isn't like one of the times I would have looked up a guide or anything. But yeah. Sorry for going silent. I was typing something. Like I said, I'm working on something while doing this. Jeez, we're only like a fourth into the video, and I already want it done. sorry about being that way. I don't know. Sorry about the headset moving too. I'm like, for some reason I'm itchy right now. I need to probably take a shower after this. That's probably what it is. Haven't taken a shower today, so I'll probably have to take one after this. You know, you're wondering why could that be a possibility? Because I have psoriasis. I keep it in check pretty well, but I do have psoriasis, and if I don't shampoo for like a day or two, my head gets a little itchy, and I have to like shampoo it to fix it. Because I gotta use medicated shampoo, you know what I mean? I know it's probably like, you're probably like, gross, why are you bringing that up in video? Because, like I said, I keep it in check pretty well. For the most part. There are, like, sometimes where, like, I have to go a day or, like, an extra day without shampooing, and that just doesn't go well, but I try to shampoo as much as I can to keep it in check. Just whenever I can shower, I guess. I guess Paspy got stuck here because I'm trying to, like, test out different options. Oh, this was the way. Excellent. Let's go. This part is going to be tough. By the way. Don't think I really die at all here. But to be fair, I barely die in this game at all because I have the combat on easy. I had the combat on normal at first, but then like I turned it down because I was like, this feels a little too hard for a first run. I do replay the game with the combat on higher, like I always do with all games. I always play them on. Well, for the most part, I replay games on hard mode. This game, probably not the case. I replay it with like the puzzles on hard and the combat on normal. But that might just be me. A lot of my first runs of games I play on normal, but there are like exceptions where I'll play it on easy because like the normal just feels too rough for a first run. And I want to get like a feel for the game in my first run usually. Like I want to have, in my first run I usually want to have an easier time. So I can get a feel for the game, learn the mechanics and all that, and understand everything. And then I can go back in with a harder difficulty. Normally hard mode. And normally the normal mode for a game is easy enough to achieve that. But there are like sometimes where I have to do like an easy mode for my first run. I don't fucking like you, I don't have to try to, I ain't gotta lie. I don't fucking like you, I don't fucking like you, I ain't gotta try to, I don't wanna lie. I don't fucking like you. That's what I feel when these guys showed up. I was like, I don't like you guys, and then like Futuristic just popped into my head. If you don't know, I was singing, what's the song called? Is it just called I Don't Like You? Is that just what it's called? I haven't heard it in a while. It's a song by Futuristic. If you don't know who that is, it's a rapper. Pretty good rapper. Futuristic. I don't like. It's called I Don't Like You. Featuring Devon Terrell. It's a pretty good song. Another song I actually, this, for some reason, I got re-recommended the song because, like, YouTube does this weird thing, right, where if you haven't listened to a song in, like, a couple years, it'll, like, re-recommend it to you out of nowhere. And I had that happen with this song by Black Eyed Peas called Big Love. And I was like, where the fuck was this song at near the end of last year when Kendrick had to come in and save my mental health? Where was this song at? Because Big Love is such, like, it's such a song that I really agree with, and like after listening to it, like re-listening to it, re-experiencing it, I was like, damn, like we really need to like focus on love, not hate in this era, because I was getting to a point where like I was even letting hate drive me just to fight back against the hate. And then like for context, I am very anti-Trump. I hate the hate that he spreads and all that shit. But no, I need to be showing love. I need to be spreading love, and that's what we need to do in this time, because love will always triumph over hate. I strongly believe that. And I should have never really given in to hate, because that, it doesn't make me just as bad as Trump and his Trumpists and all that, because I'm not a bigot or anything like that, like they are. I'm also not an idiot like they are, but like, it does like make me somehow similar to them, even though I'm not, like I said, I'm not none of those things they are. And that bothers me, so like I'm like, no, we need to spread love instead. I don't want to be anything like those motherfuckers. Is this the room where we gotta fight a Mandarin? Oh fuck it is. So you might be wondering, why am I so annoyed with fighting a Mandarin? I don't know why I said mannequin. Why am I so annoyed with fighting a Mandarin? Because it's hard. Why do you think I was just walking over them up until now? They are a bitch to fight. Because, like, it's so... You basically have to keep shooting at them until both their arms let go of the grates. You have to keep shooting them until both arms let go of the grates. And it's really hard to get them to that point. I'm about to die here trying to get this thing to fall. Jeez, I hate these things. I don't hate them nearly as much as I do the spider mannequins. The spider mannequins are definitely way more annoying. Because at least you always see the mandarins. Like, it's weird if it, well, not weird, it's rare that the mandarins disappear off screen like the spider mannequins do. Fuck, there's a spider mannequin in this room too. You had this against the two most annoying enemies in the game, really? At the same time? Wait, did we kill them? I mean, I know I killed the spider mannequin, but I don't remember killing the mandarin. Huh? I'm not gonna question it, I'm just gonna be happy it's done. I'm going around and just checking loot before I leave this room. Wouldn't be me if I didn't loot. Still referencing a YouTuber I don't even watch anymore. If you don't know, whenever I say that, I'm referencing Iberleezy, a YouTuber who... Awesome person. I actually have a friend who I think said they met him in person and he was pretty chill. Awesome person. I just don't really care for his content anymore. More so interested in watching like people like Corey Kenshin and Jacksepticeye, people with a more chill vibe going on. Iberleezy just is a little much once you get into like your mid-20s like I am. It's like he just becomes a little much, but he seems like a chill dude. I respect him. So I still like referencing him and all that because I still like Iberleezy, I just don't watch him anymore. But yeah. Oh, Jesus. Oh. We can't go that way, it seems. Which way do we go? Huh? Ooh, I think I remember. Yeah. So, at first, I didn't realize what I was supposed to do. I thought I could slip by him. Which you can, with enough brute force, as I just demonstrated. But the wall he smashed, there's nowhere to go. So, like, at first you would think, oh, gotta go back here. He just opened a hole. Obviously, that's a new path. No, unfortunately, no. And I just died because of that. Jeez. Think that's like my second or third death in this Let's Play overall. Like, I haven't died too much. Again, because I lowered the, combat difficulty. Luckily, it just spawned me the room before, so... nothing really wrong here. It is a death that didn't need to happen, though, because, like, if I would have known what to do in the first place... yeah. Would not have died. So this is more of, like, a slip-up than, like, a normal death would have been. Because this is a death caused by, like, a really stupid slip-up I shouldn't have made. But I did. Okay, it seems like he's not chasing us anymore, so... should be safe.
Marie?
Okay? So this is the second time that Maria appears to be dead. Second time, by the way. And, like, I still don't know if, like, her death is, like, just Silent Hill fucking with James, or if she's playing dead or pretends to die to fuck with him. Because, like I said, she is creepy. And going off what I know later, I really do feel like she's meant to be the main antagonist of this game. I really do feel that way, at least for the remake. Maybe not the original. But for the remake, she really feels like the main antagonist because she's, like, trying to manipulate and persuade James at times. She's super, like, creepy. Then on top of all that, she's the final boss. Spoiler alert. We're already late into the Let's Play. I feel like I'm not spoiling much. Plus, this game's been out for months. Plus, there's people who played the original who already know it. But, like, there's just so many signs that point to her being the main antagonist. And that's what I really think she's supposed to be. She gives me creepy vibes, as I mentioned before. Like, part of it has to do with, like, the way she's trying to, like, persuade and manipulate James just comes off as, like, super sus. For lack of a better, for lack of another appropriate word for it, because I don't want to say, like, anything inappropriate. She comes off as very sus by acting that way, and then, like, there's scenes, like, when we find her in her cell earlier, where her face and voice just sound so creepy. Like, her voice, her facial expression was, like, so, like, soulless. And then her voice was so soulless. Like, they both had no emotion, and it was, like, super creepy. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but if it was, good on them. That creeped me out. Over at the graveyard part. Fun fact, I don't know if I show it off in the footage, but there are graves here for James, Eddie, and Angela. Think that was their names? Sorry, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've said their names out loud. Especially since we haven't seen Eddie since, like, before the hospital, I think. Yeah, no, we really haven't seen Eddie since before the hospital, so, like, if I'm getting his name wrong, we've literally spent the last 7 or 8 parts not seeing this man, so at a minimum, because I don't remember which video started the hospital. I know it was very early on. But yeah. Just saving real quick. We're supposed to jump into our grave. Let's go. Watch out. We're about to be in grave danger. I also find it funny. Guess who we're about to run into? I find it funny there's graves here for Eddie and Angela as well. And we're about to run into Eddie. So I feel like that implies that Eddie also jumped down. If he saw the gravesite the same way as James. I feel like that implies that Eddie also jumped into his grave. Which would be very interesting. Something I don't understand, and this is a bit of a spoiler alert, but somehow Angela gets to the hotel at the end of the game. And it makes me wonder if, like, if her and Eddie were both being led the same way James was.
Couldn't leave well enough alone, huh?
But yeah.
You just had to follow me all the way out here. How many times do I have to kill you?
Eddie. Whoa, Eddie. It's me.
Oh. Hi, James.
Eddie. What are you doing?
What's it look like I'm doing? You fat, disgusting piece of shit, you make me sick. You gonna cry, fat ass? You gonna run to your mama? Waste of skin, why don't you just kill yourself? Well, maybe he was right. Maybe I am nothing but a fat, disgusting piece of shit. But you know what? It doesn't matter if you're smart, dumb, ugly, pretty. It's all the same once you're dead. And a corpse can't laugh!
Eddie.
What's that? You want to talk down to me some more? Tell me to relax? You're just like the rest of them, James.
No, I don't want.
Shut up! You think I'm stupid. You think I don't see it. But you've been laughing at me all along. Ever since we first met. But you ain't laughing now, are you?
You need help, Eddie.
Don't get all holy on me, James. This town called you too. You and me are the same. We're not like other people, don't you know that? Well, you're about to find out.
But yeah, I've been alluding to the fact for a while now that Eddie is not, like, redeemable. And we finally got that reveal here. He's really not redeemable. I feel like in fiction, there is a chance to redeem characters who killed people. But that's only if, like, it was accidental or, like, out of self-defense or something. And they managed to do something big enough to actually justify it. Like, well, justify the redemption. I mean, not justify killing, because there's really no justifying for killing unless it's, like, a super fucked up human being. Like, I'm talking about Hitler levels of fucked up. But yeah. This boss is pretty interesting. I won't lie. Mainly because Eddie has super good aim here. So unless you're like tracking his every move, knowing where he's at all times, there's a chance you'll get shot once or twice. Luckily I was spamming dodge there, so I did manage to dodge his shot. But earlier I did get shot by him because I didn't see where he was. So we've gotten 3 shots on him already. 4 shots. There we go. Oh, damn. This man is a maniac, I swear. Like, Eddie's full on evil. That's why I'm like, this guy is not redeemable. I feel like Angela and James could both be redeemed because they got redeeming qualities and, like, there's context to what they did that's super important to explaining why they did it. With Eddie, he's just a psychopath. I think it's Psychopath. Is that the one that enjoys killing, or is that the one that, like, just doesn't care about killing? Which one is it? Is it so... Hold on, I gotta look it up. I want to make sure I'm saying the right one. Okay, it's okay, yeah, it says Psychopath when I Google it. Okay. Wanted to make sure I was, like, calling him the right thing.
Come on, James. Don't be shy.
But yeah, sorry. I have to clear my throat a lot right now for some reason. We done here, Eddie? We done? Nope. He's still running around. I will say this game is fantastic with its bosses. Especially compared, I watched like a video of like the original Silent Hill 2 bosses, and I think they're better in the remake from what I saw. Resident Evil could take some notes from this, because even though Resident Evil has some really good bosses, especially in like some of its more modern games, like I feel like the bosses in Revelations 2 onwards, for the most part, are pretty good. There's good bosses in RE7, which was the game after Rev 2. There's good bosses in RE2, 3, and 4 remake, as well as Village. But the fact of the matter is, there's still like a weak boss or two in every RE game. Like, I think Revelations is the only RE game I've ever played where all 3 bosses in the game are fantastic. Like, I love the bosses in RE Revelations 2. But in RE2 Remake, you have Birkin G2, which is really weak. In RE3 Remake, you have basically every Nemesis form after the first one, which are weak. First Nemesis boss is awesome in that game, but then after that, it's like, fuck this. They really butchered this dude. In RE4 Remake, I always felt like the Del Lago boss was really weak. Really don't care for it. Sadler is a little weak at the end of the game, too. And then when it comes to Village, there's the Donna Benevento boss, which is just hide and seek. Which I don't even count it as a boss, to be honest. Like, if I were to make a compilation, if I were one of those channels to make like compilations of video game bosses, Donna Benevento would not even be in the video, because I don't count that hide and seek minigame as a boss. Not one bit. Sorry if you hear meowing in the background. It's almost time for the cat to be fed, and he does not shut up when he gets close to that. It's not time yet. Hold up. Sorry, I just had to tell him to stop. Or I had to get him to stop. It's not time to feed him yet, though, so can't do anything about it if he does start meowing again. We're about to exit. I see sunlight right there. We have not seen sunlight in this game for a whole ass minute. Hello. I missed ya. I missed the sunlight. We're gonna save here. Yes, sir. And we're gonna be ending off the video. So, bye.